Development Bank of the Philippines, led by President and CEO Michael De Jesus, Senior Vice President Catherine Magana, Senior Vice President Caroline Olfindo, Senior Vice President Soray Adyong, First Vice President Cristina Malab, Vice President Jose Maria Villarreal, Senior Assistant Vice President Luisa Aguirre Pangilinan, Senior Assistant Vice President Leopoldo Resmundo, Ms. Angela Nina Zano, and Mr. Louis Hitosis.
We welcome the guests of the Honorable ZIA Alonta ADIONG of the 1st District of Lanao del Sur. They are guests from the officers of the Development Bank of the Philippines, led by President and CEO, my friend Michael De Jesus. Thank you for your visit. Welcome to the House of Representatives. Mabuhay po kayo. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, we are in receipt of the Conference Committee report of the disagreeing provisions of House Bill number 11144 and Senate Bill number 2942, resetting the first regular elections in the Bangsamoro region in Muslim Mindanao. Mr. Speaker, in accordance with our rules, I move to ratify the said Conference Committee report.
There is a motion to ratify the said Conference Committee report. Is there any objection? The Chair hears none. The motion is approved, and the said Conference Committee report is hereby ratified. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to recognize the Honorable ZIA Adyong for his manifestation.
The Honorable ZIA Alonto ADIONG is recognized for his manifestation.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Majority Leader. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mr. Speaker, I extend my deepest gratitude to my colleagues in both the Senate and the House of Representatives for their dedication and commitment to ensuring a smooth and stable transition for the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. Mr. Speaker, the ratification of the bicameral conference, which we did earlier today, on resetting the BARM parliamentary elections, reflects our collective effort to safeguard the progress we have made in building the region's institution. When it comes to peace and development, we are all stakeholders, Mr. Speaker. Throughout the House deliberations and the bicameral conference, we made it a point to underscore the critical importance of the President's power to appoint, as reflected, Mr. Speaker, in our own House bill version, giving primacy and credence primarily to the constitutional mandate and authority by the sitting President to appoint these officers, as referenced under Section 16, Article 7 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution. This power is not only necessary, Mr. Speaker, to maintain governance continuity, but also ensures that the leadership in the region remains aligned with the principles of inclusivity, efficiency, and accountability while it is still under transition period. It is worth emphasizing, Mr. Speaker, that the current occupants of the BTA themselves hold their position by virtue of presidential appointment. Their mandate, Mr. Speaker, exists because of presidential fiat, reinforcing the role of the President in guiding the transition process. Furthermore, Mr. Speaker, in crafting this measure, we ensured that regardless of what the President ultimately decides, there will be no vacuum in the Bangsamoro Parliament's leadership. The bill was designed to guarantee the continuity of governance, preventing any disruption in the transition period. So therefore, Mr. Speaker, I humbly appeal to the President that upon the signing of this bill into law, he will exercise the appointing authority granted to him by the Constitution without delay. The Bangsamoro people need clear and decisive leadership to sustain the progress we have made. The President's swift action will provide the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, while still under transition period, the mandate and the stability it needs to necessarily govern effectively and fulfill the aspiration of a fully autonomous regional government. Mr. Speaker, as we move forward, let us remain committed to ensuring that BARM fulfills its promise of delivering meaningful self-governance, peace and development to the Bangsamoro people. Mr. Speaker, we submit to the decision of the President and we humbly appeal to him to appoint as expeditiously as possible new set of officers of the Bangsamoro Transition Authority. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
The manifestation is noted. Majority Leader.